Alright, welcome back, guys. How have you been? Perfect, we are ready to begin. We close this, perfect. The title, perfect. Already updated, so let us begin. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How have you been in this week in which we couldn't stream on Tuesday? What did you know? Yes, we couldn't stream on Tuesday, sadly. Don't know why, but yes, basically Twitch didn't work. My internet connection was perfect, but on Tuesday we simply couldn't stream. So, since this is probably, potentially, this is probably going to be the last stream of iNinja, since at least I think we are pretty close to the final level. I haven't watched any guides online or anything, but pretty much according to what the sensei said last time, in case you haven't been watching the streams, allow me to ensure that you catch up to
This door leads to the mountain gorge.
what we've been doing. For those of you who are joining us right now, last time on Thursday of the previous week, 7 days ago, since I couldn't stream on Tuesday, we pretty much got access to this place. This place is basically the final world of the game. Think about, hey, I can talk to the sensei here.
This way to the crystal cavern and crowding around. Good luck.
Okay. Pretty much last time the sensei said that this is the final world of the game. He didn't say it directly, kind of like straight away, but he mentioned that it's the last obstacle between us and the leader of the enemy ninja army. Right, so I assume he's probably up there. And there's the final battle of the game, or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it has to do with that moon right in the middle of the world, of this final fifth world. Yes, this would be world number 5. So yes, pretty much. Also, last time it was all backtracking. For those of you who haven't been watching the series, last time it was all backtracking, and pretty much I had to backtrack a lot, and we had to backtrack a lot and get all of the coins that you see there, to get us our red belt. I also got 3 extra coins. I haven't completed any world of this final 5th, any level of this final 5th world. So pretty much the only belt left probably is probably that black belt there. I honestly don't know. We got our red belt and our red sword. As you can see, this sword deals more damage. And yes, basically last time it was all backtracking. So that happened on Tuesday of the previous week and on Thursday of the previous week. And on Tuesday I pretty much finished this level on stream, but Twitch wasn't working for whatever reason, so I decided to stop the stream because it wasn't my connection, because I had internet at home, but Twitch simply didn't work. It didn't want to work. Okay. So last week when we got our red belt, our health bar increased. I know that it's pretty subtle and You probably haven't realized, so that's why I highlight it, because it's not a lot, but it increased. As you can see there, we have a bigger health bar. And yes, basically last time I took my time to backtrack through all of the levels of... It's pretty similar to Super Mario 64, the formula. You go back and you complete different objectives in the same levels, pretty similar to Super Mario 64. And you complete different objectives. For example, we did some speed runs, we did some challenges. And yes, basically, thanks to those, we got some extra coins that helped us get our red belt, and the red belt was required to unlock some extra levels and progress through the game, pretty much. Basic idea, if you've played Super Mario 64, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, you know what I'm referring to. So yeah. Oh damn it. Let's go for a ninja revive here, so we don't waste the extra energy we get from other enemies that we defeat. And pretty much I've already completed this level on Tuesday, but at the end of the stream I realized that there were a lot of interruptions to the connection, and since this is probably potentially, as I've said, the last stream of the game, I wanted to ensure that you have a smooth experience. So yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. As for the rest, today is a pretty hot day here in the capital city of Argentina. I salute you all from Buenos Aires. I say this because most of you watch me from the northern hemisphere. I know, because I watch my YouTube statistics, and I know that most of you are from the northern hemisphere, both Europe and the US. So yeah, it must probably be extremely weird for you when I tell you, I've told this several times on stream, but for those of you who are new, yes, indeed. We are in the middle of the summer in December. It's the exact opposite. It also happens in Australia, just so you have a quick reference. So yes, pretty much. We picture Santa Claus, we picture Santa kind of like with a folding chair on the beach with some sunglasses, because yes, November, December, they are pretty much the ending of the spring, so they are pretty hot. We are talking about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know how many Fahrenheit degrees that must be, but yes, 25 to 30. And then in January, by the end of December and the beginning of January, we have above 30. It doesn't go much more than that because we are pretty close to the South Pole, but yeah, pretty much between 30 and 35, pretty much. Between 30 and 35, if I had to say. I need to wait for the laser. First I have to dispatch these guys. Let's use some shurikens. That's right. Cut in half as well. And nope, damn it, my bad. I'm a noob. Cut in half as well. Now this one we need to wait for the laser, and we do this. Oh, more! That's a lot of enemies. Let me use the ninja revive so I don't waste the points that all of these enemies are gonna give me. because otherwise I don't feel the little abilities in the bottom left corner of the screen. There we go. Nice try. I need to leave them one by one. I should have used probably Ninja Shuriken, so doesn't matter. It turned out to be better like this. Turtle. Careful. There we go. The game does have pretty advanced combat gameplay mechanics for a game that was, you know, that is meant to be a 3D platformer. So yeah, pretty much. So I was commenting on Tuesday before Twitch decided to ruin my connection. I was commenting that on Monday, pretty obscenely, shamefully late in the night, pretty much at 3 AM. I had my day off because of a national holiday here. I finished Borderlands 2 after some months. 100% completion of up to the main story mission, up to the ending of the main story mission. 100% completion, all of the side quests. Then I need to do all of the DLCs. All of the DLCs that the game has, which has a lot, and they all probably have their own side quests. So I have a long way to go yet, but I finished the main story. I finished the main story with all of the kind of like base game side quests completed, right? I finished Borderlands 2. And the game was amazing, definitely. It's a 10 out of 10. But alright, in case you haven't noticed, we have to pretty much there's a coin, and we need to finish. This game is kind of like split in 3 different sections, and we need to complete all of them. So I completed Borderlands 2, the ending, with all of the side quests, all up to the ending of the base game. Luckily there was a save spot there. That one is ready. There we go, through here. I finished the main story with all of the side quests, as I've said. The game is amazing, as I've said, 10 out of 10, but there's this phenomenon that I've realized that happens in my head, or at least it's my own impression, that I wanted to talk about, because when I finished the game, I thought something that I realized happens to me with pretty much all games, which is the fact that I like Borderlands 1 more. Borderlands 2 is amazing, but Borderlands 1 I liked it more, even though I'm aware that Borderlands 2 has better, it has more polished, not better, more polished gameplay mechanics. For example, there's a subtle difference, which actually is pretty important. The fact that in Borderlands 1, there are very few, I think only 2 or 3, I would say 3 sniper rifles that actually have 100% accuracy, or close to that. It's 99.9 or 99.8%. And pretty much that, in Borderlands 1, most sniper rifles are kind of like not 100% precise. They are precise. They are a bit more precise than most weapons. I forgot about this jump. You need to do a combination of hover and the grapple there. So grapple, hover, again. And we finish with that. So for Ninja Revive. So there's that difference. And in Borderlands 2, all sniper rifles, even the most common ones, have 100% accuracy. And like that difference, there are some more, but that one is the one that affected me the most because I used to play Mordecai in Borderlands 1, so I used to play the sniper class, and basically that was a huge change. In this case I used Salvador, because I basically want to solo the raid bosses, and you need the best character for that. That is a new enemy type. There's some enemy variety here. 1, 2, and 3, if I remember correctly, that we did this on Tuesday. There we go. Dodge, attack, dodge, and attack. Let's see if I can... Ah! No. 1, 2, 3. Attack. There we go. 1, 2, 3. This is kind of like so Japanese. Kind of like, it feels like those anime sequences with two characters in the air. I mean, that attack is totally new. I mean, this enemy is new. We've never went up against, up until now, I've never seen this ninja turtle here. There we go. Perfect. So I finished Borderlands 2 with those differences that I highlighted. I played the first game a lot. In case you want to check it out, I actually uploaded my final boss fight against Chromarax the Invincible, which is pretty much a 4-man raid boss, the final secret raid boss of Borderlands 1. I soloed it with the sniper, which is pretty tough because it's actually meant to be a 4-man fight. And I finished Borderlands 2, and I realized that it's not the first time it happens to me. The fact that I liked the first entry of a franchise more than the sequels, even if the sequels are a bit more polished, right? Because it certainly is an upgrade. The fact that a sniper rifle with a scope has a 100% accuracy. It's the natural thing that should have happened with the first game. But this is a phenomenon, a pretty curious phenomenon that happens to me, which is the fact that not only with Borderlands but also with God of War. It happened to me with God of War. It happened to me with Mass Effect. It happened to me, well, with Dragon Age Origins. It's understandable because the second game is a mess, though I haven't played it completely, but it's a mess compared to the first one. It has nothing to do. But yeah, I realized that most of the time, in my head, I end up liking the first entries of all franchises much more. Why? And then I finished Borderlands 2, which I loved, and I stayed there thinking a bit about why. Because I mean, life has no reason if we don't ask why things actually happen, people. So always ask yourself why something is happening when you when you don't understand, and I am sure that 100% of the time there is a reason, a logical reason. And so I thought, why do I like Borderlands 1, Mass Effect 1, God of War 1 much more than the sequels? Just to use some examples. I also like Baldur's Gate 1 more than Baldur's Gate 2, much more. When actually in Baldur's Gate 1, you don't even have access to the complete spell book. I played as a sorcerer. To the complete spell book. As a sorcerer or a mage, it doesn't matter. So even when I didn't have access to the complete spell book, I like Baldur's Gate 1 more. So I started to think, why? Well, and I arrived at the conclusion after some time that in the gaming industry, I cannot speak for the movies, for the film industry, I don't know, or I don't know, the book industry, I don't know. But in the gaming industry, there's this thing that we take for granted, but we shouldn't. It's a pretty unique phenomenon. Wait, these are red, I can one-hit kill them. Would you please stop moving? Like that. There we go. There's this curious and unique phenomenon that we take for granted, which is the fact that most developers, when they create the first entry of a franchise, of a successful franchise, they actually don't believe that their franchise is gonna be successful. They actually don't believe it, except they use kind of like a successful movie character, for example the Batman Arkham series or the recent Spider-Man series by Insomniac. In that case, they are much more confident that because of how famous the main character is, the main character of the game is, because it also involves the legendary characters that have been with us for 50 years, that they have conquered the movie, the film industry as well. Unless it's those cases, most developers believe that their first game is their last most of the time. It's a pretty unique phenomenon. So, yes. So, if you pay attention, all of the ones that I've mentioned, Mass Effect, God of War, Baldur's Gate, Borderlands 1, they are all, the first entries are always kind of like complete. There we go. They're all complete and compressed packages, kind of like Kratos becomes the God of War by the end of the first game. Then they extended the story, but it could have easily ended there, and it could have been there wouldn't have been any plot holes at all. He became the God of War, he executed his vengeance, and that's pretty much it. It could have ended there. The same for Borderlands 1. You actually find the vault by the end of Borderlands 1, even if it's not what the main protagonists were expecting by the end of the first game. Even if it's not what you were expecting, or what the main protagonist was expecting, the story could. They do find the vault by the end of it. So the same pattern. The story, the franchise could have easily ended there, and it would have been a complete, full circle without any kind of issue. So yes, The same. I am just thinking out loud because I thought about this the other day and I said, this is a good topic to mention on a stream, so we don't take that for granted. How almost all game developers think that their first game, that they are kind of like sure that they won't have a budget for the second game, that it's not gonna be successful. And yes, the same goes for Mass Effect. The same goes for Mass Effect. Mass Effect could have easily ended in the first game. It's a complete story. It's a complete package. The journey comes full circle when confronting Saren. So yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. And which one else? Which one else I mentioned? Mass Effect, God of War, Borderlands, Baldur's Gate. Well, the ending of Baldur's Gate 1 is a complete package, and I also mentioned the gameplay, and the same should be said for Mass Effect. If there's one thing, one unpopular opinion of mine, is that Mass Effect 1 has better combat mechanics than Mass Effect 2. Why, you must be thinking, Eraser, how can you say that? If Mass Effect 1, everyone hates the combat in Mass Effect 1. Well, I don't. I love the combat in Mass Effect 1, and I think it's better than in Mass Effect 2. Why? Because the combat in Mass Effect 1, I have plenty of reasons. Because the combat in Mass Effect 1 is actually the inheritor, the legendary and sacred inheritor of another game called Jade Empire, and of course of my favorite game full time, Knights of the Old Republic 2, except for the Old Republic, the MMO. My second favorite game of all time, Knights of the Old Republic. So Mass Effect 1 actually has a huge DNA, a charge of previous BioWare games, while Mass Effect 2 is basically an RPG game. It's basically Gears of War gameplay mechanics. The genre of the gameplay mechanics changed totally. It went from RPG to shooter. It's basically Gears of War with RPG elements to it. I'm not saying that Mass Effect 2 is a bad game at all. It's a magnificent game. It's a magnificent game. But the combat gameplay mechanics in Mass Effect 1 are the real I actually dodged that. Finally. Damn it. He shouldn't be able to dodge that. He shouldn't be able to dodge that. God damn it. There we go. So yes, the Mass Effect 1, the gameplay mechanics, actually inherit a pretty huge legacy. Mass Effect 2 doesn't inherit that huge legacy of Jade Empire and Mass Effect and Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. It's a pure RPG. That's the huge difference, and I think that's something valuable. I don't know. I think that Mass Effect 2 made a mistake in terms of the combat gameplay mechanics. As for the rest, it's all pretty well executed. And well, pretty much. In the case of God of War, I would say that my favorite is the first one. But in that case, I would also say that the third one it's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw with the third one. The third one is the third one is unbeatable, and I think that it will be unbeatable forever. I think it will be unbeatable forever as the probably the best hack and slash. In terms of hack and slash gameplay mechanics, the third one feels like no other game. Also, the final level, I always mention that the final level of God of War Ascension, that one is so forgotten, God of War Ascension, and it's a magnificent game. Just because it's a prequel, I honestly like God of War Ascension much more than God of War 4. I didn't like the change in terms of the camera and everything. I thought it was a prostitution, so... I know, I'm way too traditional, way too conservative. What are you gonna do? In those things, and in everything in general. So yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So yeah. The trials of Archimedes, they were brutal. The final level in God of War Ascension is brutal. On hard difficulty, it's the most difficult out of all of the franchise, I would say. That's why that game has my respect. God of War Ascension. Besides, I think it looks like a PS4 game if you pay close attention. Oh yeah, pretty much. Sad, so sad. They should release a God of War game, a prequel God of War game back in Greece with the classic camera, with classic hack and slash mechanics. So, and they would earn a lot of money, if you ask me. I don't know. I am pretty confident. But yes, I've said, I finished Borderlands 2 and I thought that, at least in my case, I always like the first entries of each franchise. It has happened to me continuously, except for Age of Empires. Except for Age of Empires. In the case of Age of Empires 1, great game. I completed the definitive edition on the hardest difficulty, which was a huge challenge, but the pathfinding is broken. Even in the modern one, they tried to fix it, but the pathfinding, it's a mess. In the case of Age of Empires, is the exception. I don't think we need a black belt to access the final level. I think we just need to finish all of the levels in this world. I don't think we need a black belt. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, so we have... Damn it, they should have made that a platform. I don't want to go to the final level here without exploring the rest of the worlds. Here, at least. How much time has it been? 33 minutes. We can do the rest of the levels. Let's see. Let's see. There has to be some worlds in this level that we have to explore. Please. We're not gonna get to black belt, I believe. Thanks, Ila Navander, from the bottom of my heart, for following the channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ilan Evander, thank you. Hope you are enjoying iNinja here. Pretty forgotten game from the 6th generation. Pretty forgotten. Hey, how are you? Happy to say welcome to my stream. How are you? Pretty well. Playing this one after playing some Outrun 2. I decided to review this game. Here in this channel, I review games with my weird and crazy panels down there. Everyone always mentions them to me. Yeah, I pretty much review game. I'm
Move
good,
carefully through
thanks.
the caves to
Thanks
avoid
from
toxic
following the
signals.
channel.
Move patiently to find a grave. Stay here and try not to
Here I
die
generally
again.
play old school games like this one. Pretty forgotten, this one. It's kind of like a 3D platformer from the 6th generation by Namco, before they merged with Bandai, before they became Bandai Namco. And I always wanted to analyze this one. It has pretty harsh reviews on Metacritic. Back when I played the first part of the gameplay, a lot of people criticize this game a lot because it has a lot of speedrunning sections that basically force you to replay levels. How long you have been playing this game? 5 days. 5 days of 2 hours each. This is the 5th day. This will be the 5th day, so... Yeah, but some of the days were a bit more than 2 hours, so... 2 hours and a half. Yeah, we could say that this is actually number 6 of 2 hours. Yeah. If you take into account 2 hours, 6 days. This would be day number 6. Yeah. So far it has 5 worlds, so I pretty much split it into 2 hours each world. Plus, last time, in the previous stream, I had to backtrack a lot because of what I've been mentioning, that you actually... It's a pretty interesting game. Alright, yeah, pretty much... The worst part, let's say, the ones that I spent most time on were the parts that I was mentioning about the Metacritic reviews, that you have to actually replay a lot of the levels, the very same levels in the same vein as Super Mario 64, just so you have a reference. Repeat the levels with different objectives, but the objectives here are a bit more hardcore. I think you are a new on streaming. No. I've been streaming for 3 years now. 2.5. For 2 years and a half. No. I actually, it's just this phenomenon that I always mention, that every time there's a new viewer, since my stream is extremely small, you all think that you are alone, and the thing is that you all visit me at different times, because due to the games that I showcase and I review, and pretty much the tone of my stream, generally, and I watch this in my YouTube analytics as well, most people who watch my stream are kind of like older than average for Twitch, and because of that they have their jobs and they are busy, and pretty much they are on my Discord, but most of the time they can't be on stream. But I always thank them because they have supported me a lot, and when I say a lot, it's a lot, throughout the years. I am honestly always extremely thankful to them because, as I've said, they are all older than average. We are all older than average, and for Twitch, in the case of Twitch, and yes, that's basically the idea. But no. Even if you read the panels, I always thank the developer of Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Shard, because he visited me on stream. You have the stream, even on the pod section. He visited me and he thanked me for my reviews. So no. I've been streaming for quite some time. It's just that Twitch is getting impossible to grow at a fast pace. It's kind of like slow. Well, I see you don't have artwork on your channel. No. I'm still too small for those things, I believe. Way too small. for those things. My first objective, which I am halfway there, more or less, is to get to affiliate first. If nothing has changed, that's basically the first objective of any channel, to get to 50 followers. But the idea is to enjoy the journey, I believe, pretty much. I enjoy my reviews much more than anything else. They are the most watched sections of the stream, pretty much. Also, I also forgot to mention also the developer of Havencast, the level designer of Havencast Rise of the Mage. Another forgotten game that I always thank him. Another great forgotten game that I reviewed that certainly deserved much more praise. Havencast Rise of the Mage, Advent Rising, those are the kind of games that I review. Old school PC games that certainly deserved much more praise. Much more praise. Ah, damn it. Damn it. And I had the ninja revive. I should have used it. Yeah, one thing that this game has is the fact that for being a 3D platformer, the combat gameplay mechanics are pretty advanced in comparison. If you compare these to, I don't know, it feels so similar to Ratchet and Clank, to Jak and Daxter, to Super Mario 64, of course. When you compare it to other 3D platformers, the combat gameplay mechanics are the one thing that this game is a bit more complex, a bit more serious about. Yeah, to establish a direct comparison, Super Mario 64, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, I could mention several others. This one is much more similar to a melee-based Ratchet and Clank, because Ratchet and Clank, with all of the shooting and 3D shooting mechanics, it also has some depth to it, so I would definitely establish the comparison there. The Ratchet and Clank formula, but with melee mechanics rather than ranged ones. Damn it, these stealth sections are pretty well done. So it's actually a combination. Some melee mechanics and some stealth mechanics. So it's a good combination. It's a pretty good combination. Pretty good combination if you ask me. I mean, it's a ninja, after all. It's a ninja. He is a ninja, definitely. I need to push that button, pretty much. In case you are wondering, they detect when you stand close to them. When you simply stand close to them. It's kind of like immediate. Oh boy, damn it. It's sad that we are unable to attack them and kill them. Damn it, I can see why I couldn't get past this one. Ah, yeah, see. You have to wait until he comes back. Yeah. You have to jump and run, pretty much. You pretty much have to run. You pretty much have to jump and run right away. Wait. There we go. Yep, you need to have some patience. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Magnificent. So as I was mentioning, people, I've realized that most of the time the first entries of a franchise in terms of the gaming industry, they are always much more compact and complete stories. They're always compact and complete stories, as I've mentioned. God of War 1, Borderlands 1, Borderlands 1, Dragon Age Origins, as I've said, that one is amazing. That one is probably one of the greatest games of all time. The other day I was remembering my first and only playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, because I did a 100% completion, as I always like to do. As I always like to do, and I was remembering that Dragon Age Origins was so incredible that, like this? No? How am I supposed to dodge that one? It's coming this way. Don't tell me it's coming here. Nope. Oof. Yeah, the mechanics in the stealth section mechanics, they are pretty. They're a bit wonky in terms of you never know the exact moment they're gonna get you. There we go. 1, 2, perfect. Magnificent. Careful, there's no save slot. There's no save slot there. Still coming. No. There we go. But consider this is pretty much the end, the final level of the game. If my theory is correct. These are the final levels of the game. So, how exactly am I supposed to get past this one? To the left? Damn it, no. Ah, yeah, there's a save. It's not a save spot, but it automatically sends you there. Okay. Pretty reasonable. We need to be patient, people, sadly. We need to be patient. We need to be patient. We need to be patient, people. We need to be patient. Right behind you. Right behind you. We need to wait. We need to wait a bit more. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. A bit more. That's where I... Oh. Nope. And now we escape through here. That one was close. Oh yeah. It's a test of patience. Patience. We need to be patient. So what's the point of getting over there if... Alright, I need to get over there. There's the panel. We need to access that panel. We need to access that panel in order to escape, to get past the door. There we go. Back. Oops. Right. We are cornered, I guess. Yeah. No escape. No escape, pretty much. But the door is already open. And it's coming back. Okay. We just need to wait one more. We need to wait one more round of security surveillance. 53 minutes, 53 minutes. It's pretty much the other level took 33 minutes, except for the intro that were 3 minutes, so half an hour, and this one another half an hour. But yeah, they are the last level. If we compare them to Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64 levels are a bit shorter, I guess. Even the last ones. The last ones I remember the clock tower, that weird clock tower. In the case of Super Mario Galaxy, no, they were much easier and shorter. Though I like Super Mario Galaxy much more because of how smooth the pathfinding, not the pathfinding, the smoothness of the animation. Now's our chance. No, please. Damn it. I had to wait a bit more. Yeah, you have to actually retreat and then wait. Damn it. There's we can use that one though. Eventually. You can actually pull out a trick there, or we can do this maybe. Nope, you can't. You can't, and that was a terrible idea. Because it sent me back here. That was a terrible idea. That was actually a terrible idea. Oh well. Terrible, terrible idea. I can recognize when I had a shitty idea. I wanted to make it, I just wanted to make it easier for you guys, but no. This level is a complete test of your patience, of the player's patience. Ah, look at that, you can actually use the shuriken to stop them on their tracks. Though you don't need to. I lost a lot of coins. I feel stupid. I can't move the camera. Just in case. Yes, I know I'm missing some coins, but I don't care. We could go back and grab them. Well. Ah! Damn it. Don't know why this doesn't surprise me. Oh no. Thank you. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Nice backslash. Well, at least we can confirm that it doesn't work if you're below them. Alright, I think we got all of the coins that we lost. Here. And the door is locked again, typical. Ah. How was I supposed to know that when you fall, you actually have to restart? Thank you. That worked. That worked. And now I'm gonna use that thing. It's like this. I mean, you can do it the other way, but like this is kind of like the proper way. Damn it. Please tell me that thing is not coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. It's too late. It'll send me back to the entrance, no matter what I do. Just don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. It's better not to fall. Yeah, send me back to the entrance, please. Yeah, there we go. No worries. You lose some life, but nothing to worry about. Can you imagine that I fall right now and we go back to the same checkpoint? Can happen. It can happen, people. Or it can happen this. Or this can happen. That I successfully avoided both of them, and this is the correct way. Okay. Alright, after this shitty section. We are done with this level, I guess. I mean, what could be worse than that? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Don't tell me these two are gonna send me back to the entrance. There's a safe spot there, though. So I don't think that door is locked. What the? This one's coming back. Why is this one coming back? I don't know, but we have to make a choice. We have to make a choice. Thank you. What the? How do I get past those? Like this? No. Where are you going to send me back? Ah, well. At least the game developers were reasonable. Let me guess, I need to wait until what? This has to be a joke. There's no way of getting through those. It goes halfway there. Yeah, that would have been pretty much impossible without that breach in the wall. Okay. I feel tempted to run and save before doing anything else. But come on. 150. Hey, we recovered all of the coins. We had 130, so pretty much. Yes, more enemies, my favorite part. The part in which you don't have to avoid combat, but to master it. Like this. Split in half. Cut in half, in this case. I would say. Easy. Cut in half. Ah, look at that. I remember this gameplay mechanic from world number 3. Yes, world number 3. So this is pretty much world number 4. Okay, so you have to guide the missile. It's only the X-axis, kind of like that. You cannot modify the trajectory vertically. You cannot modify it vertically. And you do this. And wait, because, well, it may be tempting to just run off and do that. You generally have to complete a second objective, like that. So now we can get out of here. This is a dead end, so yep. Let's see if I can force this one. That was a bit tight, but well, thanks to the hover, we managed to do it. Cut in half. The favorite gimmick of this game. Damn it, I missed. Won't happen again. Told ya. Okay. I like the ambience of this. It feels like a boneyard. It feels like Malachor 5 in Knights of the Old Republic 2. So I have to love levels like this with that fog, in kind of like close to the ground. So what do we have here? Here we have a grapple jump combined potentially with a hover jump. There's a lot of coins that we can get. Damn it. Let's see where it sends me back. Oh, pretty easy. It's well worth it to collect all of the coins. Let's do it. Avoid. It's well worth it. Doesn't matter. It's way too short, the distance they... Ah, wait, they are reset. The distance they... Okay. It's way too short. So I wait here. And they are reset. Okay, good. 2 more coins. We missed 2. Oh well, we got these 3. And here there's nothing. Here, nothing at all. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. Easy. Let's use that Ninja Revive. Anyways, we're at the end of the level, and that's it. Good. Do we get a sword upgrade? Yes, looks like it. Black sword?
The whole sword is forged from a mysterious metal and imprisons the souls of its victims within its blade.
Wow. We got potentially the final sword of the game. It's black, like the black belt that we don't have. You know what that means? That means that we've killed more enemies than completed levels. We are a bunch of savage beasts. Killing everything that moves rather than completing levels. No, the thing is that I've collected a lot of coins. I generally play all of these games pretty slow. God damn it, the camera. God damn it, the camera there. Welcome to the early 2000s, youngsters. And I think that's pretty much it. Can I access this volley here? Is there any other level? Are there any other levels in this world? Is there anything besides rats and those little flying glowing insects right there? I don't know the name of the animal. I don't think I know it either in Spanish or English. Fireflies, I think. Yeah. In Spanish it would be luciérnagas, fireflies. Yeah, they are fireflies. That would be the species. Yeah. The one from Rayman. Alright, look at that. This is the boss of this final 4th world. And if you paid attention, that was a red force field. So that means we are ready to... We can actually confront the final boss of the final boss of world number 4. Damn it. Of world number 4. But no, I want to see if there are any more levels. I want to at least complete all of the levels in this 4th world before we go over there. Because last time in all of the worlds you had at least 3 levels or more, but you had at least 3 levels. It feels pretty weird that here we only have 2. There must be a 3rd one over there. Can you see? I don't remember taking that path there, so let's see. Can't we just hover? There's the level that over there is the level that we completed at the beginning of the stream, but there's one more. No, doesn't matter. We already have the coins we require to beat the final boss in World 4. But I don't know, maybe they asked me to be a black belt to fight the final boss of the game. We'll see. Wait. We need to explore. This is like exploring the castle in Super Mario 64. Can you remember the good old days, people? This one. I think we haven't taken this path yet. I know that the boss is there. The boss is over there. And that we've already unlocked it. We need to be red belt. So yeah. Here, one more level. Pretty much, same story. Clouding around, let's see.
Explore the caverns and use the cloud crates to cross the deadly abyss. The grave is in the final cavern. Don't look down.
Cloud crates. Who knows what that may be? I don't remember writing any cloud crates. Those things. Oof. Pure platforming level. No stealth, no anything. Pretty classic. This also feels, if the previous level felt like Malachor 5 from KOTOR 2, this one feels like Torchlight 1. So let me guess, we need to do this. Well, we start in a pretty positive way, conquering everything first try. Conquering all of the challenges first try. As you can see, I'm an expert. There we go now. Yep. I managed to dodge the missile. Though I didn't consider that I was in the middle of the platform. Let's try that again. Third time's the charm. No, they are blind spots. They're pretty tough. Seriously speaking, they are not that easy because they are blind spots. Like, it's difficult to see the trajectory. There we go. You have to use your peripheral vision, people. Peripheral vision. The least used vision in our lives. Well, unless we're playing a sport, you know. Well, it depends on the sport, right? I love how the aesthetics of this game are a cool mixture between Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, it's not a mixture, it is Ratchet and Clank. I was gonna say a mix between Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. It feels a bit more advanced than Super Mario 64. Kind of like the edges are pretty round. You can see the anti-aliasing. By the way, a personal advice from my part, people. I highly suggest you check out over at Reddit F temporal anti-aliasing. I'm not gonna say the complete word, but you can imagine FUCK temporal anti-aliasing in case you want to remove temporal anti-aliasing from modern games. This is something that pretty much no one talks about, and it's a pretty huge deal. Which is the fact that anti-aliasing in these old school games is kind of like the good anti-aliasing technique, but nowadays, hey, isn't this the entrance? I'm stupid, damn it. It wasn't through here. But, I know. What am I doing? Ah, you're not meant to jump. What are you meant to do? Yeah, you are meant to jump, but at in the precise second. I can't see shit, but I think it's through here. The camera's not helping, as I always say. So be careful, because nowadays, for example, the hair in a lot of protagonists, they use temporal anti-aliasing. And temporal anti-aliasing is totally different when compared to the classic anti-aliasing from the early 2000s that you can see here. Kind of like the classic anti-aliasing technique. Simply, as you know, it smoothens the edges. It smoothens the edges of the characters and all of the objects. But I don't like it anyways. I play my games without anti-aliasing. I like the pixelated lines, in the sense that they feel sharp. But temporal anti-aliasing it's not the one that we used back in the early 2000s and the 90s. It's kind of like more like a bilinear filtering. It feels more like a bilinear filtering, in case you played any 2D game on any emulator ever. You must remember, if you've done that before, how bilinear filtering makes everything kind of like blurry. Well, temporal anti-aliasing is kind of like that same effect, but in 3D, and it's much worse. And actually, game developers force it on a lot of games. God damn it, I didn't know. I had no way to know that there was a blind jump there. Sorry. Okay, it's a hover. We need to get to that platform. So I highly suggest you check out that forum that I mentioned. Almost. Because there you have kind of like the formulas to manually remove forced temporal anti-aliasing on a lot of games that the developers simply don't give you the option in the video settings of the game to remove it. Like, you have no option, so you have to manually remove it. It breaks the hair in some games, but well, I'd much rather have that than have a blurry game. Pretty much. And you can see the difference. Someday I need to make a video highlighting the differences. Kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because yeah, I'll first have to activate the temporal anti-aliasing and then remove it, and there you'll be able to see the difference. Damn it! I had dodged. I dodged that one. There we go. I hate that attack. Ah! This section is so wonky. Damn it! Next. There we go. Grabbed you at last. Grabbed you with my sword in close combat. I got you right where I wanted you. Finally, I managed to get him in close combat. Okay. But there's another one there. Okay. So yeah, pretty much I highly recommend you check out that forum. It's free, it's public, and there you have a collective effort of a lot of people to... That's it. Oof, careful, that one is... 1, 2, 3. Attack. And there you have the collective effort of a lot of people who, like me, don't like temporal anti-aliasing. Damn it, how do I dodge that attack? That... It's so fast. I think it's the fastest attack of this little mini game. Activate. I hope that's the last one, because I haven't seen a single save spot during all of this whole sequence. Through there? No. No, we start right now. Hover. Let's go up. Ah, by the way, that remembers me. That reminds me. I played, not now, but this year I played the complete Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy collection. And you can have access to the two most brutal levels that they left out back in the 90s. Stormy Ascent and Future Tense. They're brutal. They are totally brutal. That one was I think it's a DLC. Stormy Ascent is brutal. Speaking about Ascension and God of War Ascension. Stormy Ascent is brutal. I managed to finish it after some tries. So we got the best sword, right? Soul Sword. I don't know, probably there's another sword. Look at that. Jump to continue. So we are 5 coins away from getting a black belt. This smells fishy, people. I can see it now that we get to the final boss, and yeah, no, I need a red belt to unlock a challenge here. No worries, we'll go for the final boss. Alright, let's go do the final boss. 1 hour and 23 minutes. Let's see if we can finish the game. If not, we'll need... If we cannot access the final boss of the game, we'll need to complete 5 challenges. We'll backtrack to... We'll leave it for next week. I mean, I'll do the backtracking. Yeah, we'll leave it for next week, pretty much. Good. What could that thing be? Remember that it's interesting that all of the final bosses in this game, Malachi, all of the final bosses in this game, for each world, they all have different gameplay mechanics. Kind of like the first one was a Punch-Out-esque boss. Then it was a Star Fox boss.
Now you must face Malachi, O-dor's right-hand man. He can control the elements with devastating effect. So stay alert.
Okay.
Too easy.
O-dor's right hand. Alright, let's see. Don't tell me this is gonna be a traditional combat. Oh. He looks like Scarecrow from Batman. Only one eye. Pretty good. Good design. Let me guess, it's gonna be a normal boss fight? Or what? Yeah, traditional boss fight. This one feels like The Legend of Zelda or what? Can I throw shurikens? No. Can I... Ah, we have shurikens. Okay. Okay. Really crazy. Can I use the hover? Can I use my hover ability? No. Pretty much it's not. What is he doing? Nice try. Nice soundtrack, by the way. Alright. It's kind of like an exact amount of... Oof, that one was close. I also don't want to touch the lava. Ah, yeah, you can hover a bit, but not like it helps. Okay, I think this is my favorite boss fight out of all of them. Nice soundtrack, excellent mechanics, traditional mechanics, and pretty tough if you ask me. I love it. I avoided the laser and I touched the lava. Damn it. I am loving this boss, though it will probably kill me. I know, but you can regain the... Wait, I can regain the ninja revive. Wait. This one should appear. There we go, fast. Damn it. My bad. Damn it. I was about to trigger the ninja revive. This one is gonna take some tries. Alright, we know. You're a pretty good boss fight. Pretty bad and scary. I'll try to unload all of the shurikens as I grab them. This should be faster. Yeah, I know, I just said that I was going to unload them as I grabbed them. My bad. Yeah, you can do it. If you get DC and vomit with this, I take no responsibility, people. I thought I was going to be below it. Please, appear. Thank you. Damn it. Alright. No, you have to wait. You cannot unload the shurikens immediately after grabbing them. You have to kind of like wait 1 second. No. At least you have to wait 1 millisecond. Like that, you can see that I missed those two. And that's pretty important because that slows down your progress a lot. I need to avoid doing that. Damn it! Stupid lava. Damn it! Cooperate, you stupid platforms. Cooperate. I wonder if I could just store shurikens. No, they don't appear. They don't appear. You cannot store them and then unload them all in the final phase of the game. In the final phase of the boss. No. They stop appearing, I believe, when you reach a certain amount. Like that. Stupid lava. I feel like I'm playing the floor is lava. The floor is lava as if I were a little child. God damn it. What a stupid. I'm not even close. That's what worries me the most. Damn it, stupid. So you have to actually wait. Wait. When you see that you are about to fall in that lava, you stop. Oof, that one was close. Close. Pretty good. Ah, stupid lava. So, I think the pattern, also the pattern in which they appear, I think it's different. I think it's totally different. The stupid lava, it's always the same. Oh, there we go. Can't I just... Why did I do that? Can't I just attack this guy with my sword and be done with it? Stupid lava. This is ideal for anxious people, right? Like it's a nightmare for them. Stupid lava. There we go. Can I kill him now? Melee combat. Yeah. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Ha. Ah, well, it's not gonna be that easy, I guess. Second phase. Let me guess. Now? No. When can I deal damage to ya? When? Right now. What about now? Good. Good. The best boss fight ever created in this game. Oh, come on. Melee. Attack me in melee. Oof. I didn't expect that one. Huh. Oof. Besides, it uses the soundtrack of the main soundtrack of the game. It's pretty well done. Let's see. Yeah. If only the rest of the bosses of the game were like this game would have been much better. Loving this boss. Probably the best. It's probably gonna be even better than the final boss of the game. Because the mechanics are kind of like... It uses all of the base gameplay mechanics of the game. Rather than going for something extravagant. I cannot imagine doing this boss without the black sword. Here they come. You almost got away. I wonder if there's gonna be phase number 3. Oof, almost close. Damn it. Nice try. I thought if he shoots them in a straight line, I can jump over them and deal the damage. It's more difficult, at least. Oh no, wait, I think... Ah yeah, you have to be closer. Okay, I get it. Huh. You have to be closer like this. No, they are not in a straight line. They kind of like follow you. Kind of like this one is impossible. It's like a cooldown. Ah, pretty close. Ah. Ah. It feels like a ninja fight. Damn it, have no more room. Though that one doesn't deal that much damage. Nice try. Last round. Last round. Over. Pretty good boss fight. Pretty good boss fight. It would have been much worse if the first phase is actually much more difficult. If the first phase would have been faster, it would have been a pretty tough boss fight. Cornish rank, soul sword, pretty good. 4 coins away from our black belt. Can we finish the game or no?
Free at last.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the stone?
What are you doing?
Stand back, sister. When I start raging, people get hurt.
That's a teleport stone.
Oh, right. How does it work?
That stone will allow you to travel great great distances in an instant.
Oh.
Beware of O-dor. He has the most powerful stone of all. It has the ability to bring people back from the dead.
Sensei would like to hear that. What would it do to the living?
It makes them immortal.
Oh.
That could come in handy too.
Is this the final level? Is this the ending? Yeah, looks like it. Good, now we can bring the sensei back. Or you can do something evil and become immortal. Now we're gonna revive the sensei.
Ninja. O-dor has terraformed this rock into a base to launch his invasion on our planet. His defensive outposts have got to be here somewhere. Go find them and frag anything that moves.
Frag anything that moves. Mountain Gorge. Okay, let's do it. Huh? No, wait, how much time has it been? An hour and 40 minutes. Ah, yeah, I can save. Ah, no, wait, this is not the fun. There's one more world, could it be? I think there's one more world. There's at least 2 doors. There's one last world, world number 6. You need a black belt? Let me guess.
This launch pad needs to be activated. Go find the grades in both of the outposts, and I'll try to find the on button.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, no. It's not the ending. It's not the ending. You need to finish at least 2 more levels. Each one of them probably will take more than half an hour. So, yeah, pretty much, people. No, we'll stop here today. We'll stop here because otherwise it's gonna take me an hour and a half more, and I need to. I need to do some things. No, I don't have that much time. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but today, this is it for today. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. We go to the final level once and for all, to the final world at least, because there are 2 more outposts the sensei mentioned. Of course, we will try to revive him. I guess if we get to that stone, that I don't know if it's actually his sister, or he just said sister, kind of like um kind of like calling her out, like yeah, pretty much. Hey sister, how are you doing? Kind of like just calling her out. I don't know if it was actually his sister. I think it has to be because she was also a ninja. She was also a ninja. So yeah, pretty much. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Is it working? Yeah, perfect. It's working. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. And this was world number yeah, pretty much world number 4. And we go to world number 5. We'll finish world number 5 next time and potentially finish the game like we did today. I'll probably have much more time on Tuesday, so we'll have plenty of time to finish the game precisely on Tuesday. And so we'll be able to finish the game. I don't know if we'll probably need to get to a black belt, so we'll have to backtrack a bit. So yeah, pretty much we'll see. We'll see about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Tuesday.